Hi, my name's Danielle Toth, and I'm going to take you through my 15-day unit plan for social science, modern world history, European Renaissance, and Reformation. First, I'm going to talk about the Common Core standards that I address within this unit. Because social science does not have their own Common Core standards, I'm talking about the reading, speaking, listening, and the writing English standards that there are. First, I'm going to be asking my students to determine the meaning of words and phrases. Next, they will be able to evaluate the advantages and the disadvantages of using different things such as technology, text, videos, and multimedias, determining the best way that they can present a particular topic. Next, I'm going to be analyzing a case in which two or more texts have different information that often conflicts one another, and ask them to either agree or disagree and interpret that. I'm also going to ask them to be integrating multimedia and visual displays, using technology basically to clarify and strengthen the information that they are presenting. And last but not least, they will be using technology throughout this whole entire unit. And they will be searching the internet for certain things and just using all the amazing resources that we have available and collaborating with their classmates. I'm also addressing the technology standards that I have in this unit. This unit will allow empowered learners. It'll allow knowledge constructors. It'll also allow for innovative designers. And last but not least, creative communicators. So my first goal for this unit is that students are going to know how the Reformation changed the political and religious landscape of Europe. I have a ton of different activities that are embedded within my unit that address this goal. Students are going to be looking at different things such as Google Maps and identifying where Italy is and maybe trying to grab some aspects of why that place is the birth of the Renaissance. Students are also going to be asked to compare and contrast religion and literature and even the artists that were there during the Renaissance. My next goal is that students are going to learn Renaissance and Reformation thinkers and artists' main beliefs and reasonings. I have a main project that students are going to be doing. They're going to be using Google Slides throughout this to kind of compare artists and compare different styles. They're going to know what kind of art pertains to be Renaissance art. Another goal is that by the end of the lesson, students will work collaboratively to create a presentation on a Renaissance artist, which I just kind of spoke to in the last slide. So speaking of multiple intelligences, we all know Gardner's multiple intelligences. There's 8. So naturalistic, interpersonal, logical, visual, intrapersonal, bodily kinesthetic, musical, and linguistic. And all of these multiple intelligences are addressed throughout my unit in some shape or form, because as we know, we don't always address these all 8, and it's very common for teachers to leave one out or many out. So the apps and technology that's going to be presented throughout my unit, these are just a few of the many. Throughout EDU blogs, they're going to create blog posts, dictionary.com. They're going to be identifying content in academic language. They're going to be using the Google Hub a ton with Google Docs to collaborate, to take notes, and Google Sheets to take survey, and slides to make presentations. Canva is going to be the infographic site. Kahoot will be a review mechanism, and WebQuest will be able to take them through and see all the different artists and what makes their art so special and different. Some products that they will be making in my unit. An infographic for one. They're going to use Canva, and they'll be doing an infographic that is about the Renaissance city life and kind of some of those characteristics. Next, they'll be doing a podcast. The podcast they'll be asked to discuss the social, political, economic, and religious causes of the Reformation. Next, they'll be doing a timeline using TimeToast, and they're going to kind of be looking at events from the 1550s to the 1600s. And they're also going to be making Google Slides. In conclusion, all multiple intelligences need to be addressed, but if we're not aware of them, it's going to be very hard for them to be addressed. And if we're not aware of what they are and our students' needs, that we're not going to be able to reach all of these students. So by embedding technology and exploring all the different ways that we can engage our students and the different types of learners, we will be very successful educators. Thanks for listening. Take care.